The US dollar continues to attract investors thanks to strong macroeconomic data. The latest report on retail sales, the main driver for the US economy, posted unexpectedly positive data that increased speculation about a rate hike. As a result, investors began to appreciate the US dollar again. In our video review, we will find out what events will shape traders' sentiment this week. On Thursday, investors will try to anticipate further actions of the Australian Central Bank based on the Australian labour market report. Meanwhile, analysts forecast an increase in the number of employed by about 15,000. Most likely, the forecast will not be justified again, and the Australian Bureau of Statistics will record a much higher reading. And this will be another signal about the tight labour market, and the Reserve Bank of Australia may continue to rise its interest rates. Thus, the Australian dollar is likely to receive support and recover some of the positions lost after negative news about China, Australia's largest trading partner. Investors will also assess the US labor market. The weekly report on unemployment claims is released every Thursday. The increase in the number of unemployed is accelerating and may cause the US Federal Reserve to refrain from the further tightening, which will help correct the US dollar's rebound condition. On a Friday, markets will watch Japan's consumer price index. According to forecast, the CPI growth may accelerate to 3.4% from its 3.3%, drifting away from the Bank of Japan's target level of 2%. However, there are some doubts about the accuracy of the forecast, as all previous assumptions have not been justified and the inflation rate has been lower than expected. Nonetheless, a return to target levels could support the Japanese currency. For a long time, the Bank of Japan has started to change its rhetoric, so far only in the words. Therefore, the Japanese yen is likely to soar slightly. In the European trading session, investors will closely watch the retail sales report in the UK. In July, the report may show a 0.4% decrease, and the monthly report on the UK's retail sales may drag the yearly reading down to minus 2.1%. This report becomes critical as consumption is important for the country's economy. The UK economy is clearly suffering from high interest rates and inflation. Meanwhile, the Eurozone is also suffering from high inflation. On Friday, there will be published clarifying data on the rate of growth of consumer prices in the European Union. According to preliminary estimates, inflation may slow to 5.3% from 5.5% in July. Investors are preparing for the final value to confirm the correctness of the preliminary reading. If they are true, the market sentiment is unlikely to change, as it's already priced in the quotes after the preliminary data were published. And we will monitor the market reaction to the above-mentioned reports. Subscribe to our channel and follow changes in market sentiment with us. Any comments, questions and offers are welcomed. We wish you profitable trading and see you soon.